Hi, this is Jerry from Glass Divider. I'm going to spend a little time here to explain how we build our model numbers. From the home page where we have the slideshow playing, first thing we want to do is log in. Hit the login button. I'm using Firefox. It remembers who I am, so all I have to do is to hit the submit button. Now I'm logged in as indicated. Here's my user data, and down here at the bottom is where we have some training videos, and this video will show up down here as soon as we release it. So what I'm going to do first of all is to go to the downloads page, and on the bottom of the download page you have two links for model numbers. You have the Glass Divider model number, and then we have AutoQuote model numbers, and unfortunately they are different numbers, so we'll go through the differences. If we click on the link here, it'll open up a PDF. We can pull that in so we can see it. Make it a little larger. Okay. This is a model number for a double bay sneeze guard. And when we talk about the model numbers and talk about the sneeze guard, we're always talking about it from the customer's side of the sneeze guard. And we talk in reference from left to right. So on this model number, the first number, C140, indicates the style. It's a full service sneeze guard. There's an underscore, doesn't mean anything, it's just a placeholder, but then the first number here is the size of the first bay, and this is the shield length. So we've got a 72-inch bay here. The next indicator is the letter that indicates whether we've got a shelf or not. You can follow this down here. N indicates there's no shelf, but I could have S, D, or E indicating 11, 17, or 21-inch shelf respectively. Moving over, the next number is the bay, the size of the next bay. And again, it's got the same limitation. Maximum size is going to be 84 inches, and these, it shows you the stock sizes, 24 inches, 30, 36, up to 84. But you could have a custom size here. This could be, 71 and a quarter, so it could be 71.25. And we know that that means the bay size or the shield on the bay would be 71 and a quarter inches. The N, again, is indicating whether there's a shelf or not. The next number is the height of the shield. So in this case, we've got an 18-inch shield height. And that there's two standard heights. There's 18 or 22. And again, this could be customized, and you might find out we have a 14.75 or 14 3/4 height on the shield. The next cluster are our supports. So again, we go from left to right. So the left support is a C, and if you look here, a C means it's a closed support. It's going to be 12 inches deep. A B means it's a boot or open support, and a C means the right hand is also a closed support. The next number is the top shelf. And there are three standard top shelves. There's 12 inches, 18 inches, or 22 inches. And the final letter here is S, which indicates we have square corners on all the glass. It could be an R, indicating we have round corners on all the glass. So you can see that the numbers get really complex, and if we have a triple bay, you're going to have more numbers in here. If we have a 4 bay, it gets more complex. It means a lot to our production floor. They know how to decipher this, and they know exactly what to build. But it's a little bit cumbersome when you're trying to place an order. So there's an alternative to this, and that is when you're doing an order, if you're doing it online using our website, let's close this out. Let's say we're going to build that unit that we just looked at the thing, the model number on. We go to full service. Okay, this page is the full service page, and we see the C140 is over here on the left, and we're going to go down to a double bay, and it opens up this window. Now the model number is right here, and it gets built as we make our selections. So let's just go ahead and select the same things: 18-inch shield height, top shelf 12 inches. Left bay was 72, right bay was 72, the left support was closed, the center was open, and the right support is closed. And there we go, there's our model number, the exact same model number as we had in our example. Now again, this you could just place a PO and put your discount in down here, and it will calculate out what the price should be on the PO. But there's another alternative if you want to go this way, and that is you could save this quote. To save it, you just need to identify it, so we can put in test customer. I can save the quote. It will go into my list of quotes that are for your login username, and you can just click back on the quote to open it up. Here's the same quote, and here's the quote number. So you can place a PO with the correct dollars on it, and then reference the quote number, and we can call up this exact quote. We see exactly what you built, and it makes it a little bit easier. Okay. Now that takes care of the glass divider numbers. Now there's the numbers for auto quotes. Unfortunately, auto quotes has limitations on what their model numbers can be. There's a maximum number of characters is 16, and that automatically means we have a problem. So we have to use an abbreviated structure for auto quotes and make some things standard. So here's our standard model number, and for auto quotes that same number would be this. So what do we have? The first number 140 is a style, then is a dash, and then the number 2 means that it's a double bay, a dash, and then it says 144. That means it is going to be 144 inches overall. We have no way of knowing how you're going to break this up, and when you specify it, by it using auto quotes number, you need to tell us the bay sizes. I mean, it could be 72, 72, but it could be 70, 78, 66. So I mean, we don't know. It could be some custom sizes. We don't know. So you have to tell us when you order it how the bays are supposed to be divvied up. The CCC are again our left support, center support, and right support, and it's just the same as for the glass divider model numbers. 18 is the height, and 12 is the top shelf. There's no designation on whether it's square corners or round corners. Auto quote orders are always square corners. So that's basically the auto quotes number system. It's a little confusing. You always can just place a PO. Usually people place the PO and then they ask us to quote it back to them. If you have any questions about this, just feel free to give us a call. We'll straighten it out for you. Bye.